If Brahman, his real nature, the absolute, is something different from you, then you have to know this Brahman. And God is something different from me. So I have to meet this God, I have to know this God, I have to see this God, I have to make his or her or its acquaintance. If God is in some other place, then I have to do something, I have to go there. If God is in the temple or the church, I have to go there to meet God. If God is in Jerusalem or Vrindavan or Benares, then I have to go there. If God is some other time after death, God, I see these big hoardings. After death, you will meet God. Call 855, so and so for the truth. So after death. So then I have to wait. I have to wait. So if God is something other than you have to do something to go and meet this God. If God is somewhere else, then you have to go there. If God is somewhere else, some other time, then you have to wait for that time. At a certain moment in history, when the world will come to an end, God will appear on this earth again. You have to wait. But suppose I say, God is right here, then where will you have to go? God is right here. Where will you go? God is right now. You don't have to wait. And God is none other than you. You don't have to meet somebody else or see somebody else. If Brahman is right now, right here, and none other than the real you, then where do you have to go? What will you have to wait for? Whom do you have to meet? What can action do? Where is God? Right here and everywhere. When is God? Right now and all the time. In what will you find God? In everything. In that case, you still say, yeah, but there's something to be done, right? Because otherwise, why are we here then? Yes, the something that is to be done is to continuously point it out, is to somehow act, to notice it. I'm trying to use different words. To recognize it, to find it. It doesn't even strike us what a tremendous claim these books make. That God is right here, right now, right here, right now. None other than the real you. Then if he says it's the real you, then now the only thing that remains to do is to make an inquiry about what do you mean by real me. Let's take a look into myself. God is permanently available to us. Brahman is permanently available to us. So that's why the approach here is not the yogic approach of doing something. What will yoga say? You have to sit like this. You have to breathe like this. You have to imagine like this. So that appeals to a certain kind of mind. And is it useful? Very useful. It is very useful. We'll see how it is useful. We have been seeing all those practices are powerful practices and really, really useful practices. There's no doubt about it. But still, they're lower. There's no gain in the fact. There's no denying the fact that they are lower practices. They are preliminary practices. You can't stop there. You can't say that I have learned to sit still and straight for 1 hour, 2 hours, or 3 hours at a straight. That's great. That's commendable. That's creditable. But that's not enlightenment. So, a variety of practices. We're saying sitting, asana. And as an example, Shankaracharya took two kinds of asanas. Asanas of sitting. Asanas are various yogic postures, which are very well known all over the world now because of the popularity of Hatha Yoga. Some of those asanas are meant for meditation. The basic idea is certain ways of sitting are useful for meditation. He has taken two examples. He's taken Sukhasana and Siddhasana. We did that last time. So, basic idea in yogic meditation posture is you must not move the more still you can make your body, the easier it is to meditate. Imagine a bowl of water full to the brim, and you're holding that bowl of water. How still you have to be not to spill the water. You have to be even more still not to disturb the mind. The water in the bowl, it's like the mind is there inside us. So absolutely still, and hold that stillness for a long time. Not just still. There's a posture. We'll talk more about it later on. You have to sit straight, erect. Don't slouch. So, what a posture, a seat which you can hold for a long time without moving, that is asana. That is useful for meditation. So, two such postures Shankaracharya takes up. In 112 it was Sukhasana, and 113 Siddhasana. And we saw Siddham yat sarvabhutadi vishwadhishtanam abhyayam yasmin siddha samavishta tadvai siddhasanam viduhu. That is, in Vedanta, what is Siddhasana? If you Google it, Siddhasana, I did, you will find all these very fit looking persons sitting in excellent asana postures. So they will show you what is Siddhasana. But what does Shankaracharya mean? That in which all beings, the existence of all beings is. Siddham means the very existence of all beings. Siddham means established. So that in which all beings are established. That which is the ground, the very existence of the entire universe. What is that? That's Brahman. It's like saying, where is this altar? Where is it established? In philosophy, there's a very interesting way of putting it. It's obviously established on the ground, but they will say it is established in wood. Wood is the material in which this altar exists, right? Wood is the material in which the altar exists. So the altar is established in wood. Wood gives it its existence. It is Siddham, established in wood. So wood is the very basic material of the existence of this altar. What is the basic material of this universe? Existence itself, being itself, Sat. Sat, pure being, isness. So that's what gives existence to everything. That's what lends existence to everything in the universe. And it's nothing very strange. We all feel it. Before anything else, when you look around the world, one thing you feel whenever you come across anybody, anything, the first thing that strikes us is, it is. And we never notice it. The existence of something, we ignore it. We go straight ahead to what is it? Is it nice? Is it pleasant? Is it unpleasant? Is it friendly? Will it bite? So we immediately get into the differences, the specifics, samsara. But behind everything, the pleasant and the unpleasant, then the known and the unknown, behind everything, first of all, primarily, it exists, it is. Vedanta draws our attention to that. That is Brahman. In that, the entire world is Siddham, established. And what's more, it's you. You are that pure being. So in you, not only is this little person established, but the entire cosmos is established in you. Not the person you. The entire cosmos is established in the awareness being which we are. Awareness, Chit, being, Sat, which we are.